Dad knew somebody who was in the steel mill business, and they made sheeting for walls and industrial business. And the same thing happened. He had the son of the owner in a dental chair, and he said, "My son's looking for a job." He said, "Really? What's he do?" He said, "Well, he's an engineer." He said, "Send him over. I can use one." So I went over there and worked for several years, and it was good, but I learned a lot about different things, and that lasted for several years. And the thing happened, he had to come to me and said, "Bill, look," he said, "I know you're in charge of the ventilation, and we're losing about 25% of the money when we sell something in ventilation. So we're going to have to drop that. We're not going to make that, we'll stay with our roofing and siding." And I said, "Okay, you know, I was looking for a job when I came here." He said, "Oh, no, no, no." He said, "Wait a minute. You can stay with us. It's just that you won't be involved in, I guess, what you like." He said, "Yeah, and I wouldn't want to sell just sheeting." I said, "That's okay." He said, "Well, I'll tell you, make a deal with you. If you go, I can't," you know, the office was about this big or maybe a little bigger. He said, "If you can want it, you can have all the files." He said, "Take everything in the office. It's yours." And I said, "Okay." And that included the drawing boards and the tables and chairs and everything that you'd find in an office. And we took the whole works. And that was enough information for me to know how to make ventilators. I found a company that was working, and they didn't have enough business. And I went to him and said, "Look, I think I can fill the extra day," because they were only working 4 days. And he said, "Fine." And we had an office there, and that's what got me started. And I would sell something, I'd bring it back to him, he would make it, and we'd send it to the customer. He said, "Well, what are you going to call this?" I said, "Well, he had something to do with Pittsburgh, and I like Pittsburgh, and I was going to call it a Pittsburgh company." But I think I talked to John's mom there, and she suggested, "No, it'd be better to say Moffitt Corporation." And that's what I did. So it became Moffitt Corporation.